Hey guys, I was on a mission to find the best desk cord organizer available on Amazon. I bought 5 of the top rated options here that I'm gonna share with you the pros and cons of each of these to help you pick which is right for you. To start with my number 5 option, this is from the brand Glue It. And so this is super, I thought, aesthetically pleasing. It's very small, low profile, and not very noticeable. And it's super easy to use with one hand. I can easily pop a cord in there, take it out. However, the cons of this particular brand is because it's so low profile, there's not a lot of surface area, so the adhesive has less to stick to. So it's not quite as sticky. And I also found that sometimes cords would drop out at the slightest touch because while it's easy to put them in there, it's also easy for it to fall out. So for those reasons, that's why this comes in number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the brand Pizzazz. And this is a really unique type because it clasps over here. You have to pull this back to unlock it. You put your cord in, then you clasp it shut again. So your cord is definitely not going anywhere, which is a really big pro. But on the con side, it's really impossible to use this one-handed. You really have to use 2 hands to unclasp it, pull it out, then put it back in, which can be kind of annoying. In addition, if you have a bigger cord like this one, it's just not gonna fit in there because you do have a limited size in there. So that is something to keep in mind. If you're gonna use anything larger than a phone charger, this might not be the brand for you, and that's why it comes in number 4 in my rankings. At number 3 is the brand Blue Key World. This is a very traditional looking cord organizer here. It's silicone rubber type material and has that lip. It is easy to put your cord into there. However, I found it doesn't really, it's a little harder to use one-handed than some other brands. And the other issue I have with it is a smaller cord can sometimes slip right through there if it's at just the right angle. I've only had that happen to me a couple times while using this, but it is something to be aware of. But the adhesive on the back is very sticky. It gives a nice firm grip on your cords, and that's why it comes middle of the pack at number 3. At number 2, we have the brand Lamicol, and this one is also very unique because it's more of a hard plastic material and it snaps into place here versus those rubber lips. So I'll show you how I put a cord in there, and the spring-loaded action of it holds that cord into place. It's really easy to use this one-handed, and it's really easy to put your cords in and out, and they're not going to fall down. It's very good adhesive, very good grasp, and works on cords of pretty much any size. My one con to this is just the aesthetics. It is pretty big, pretty clunky, pretty mechanical looking. So that is the one con to it, but functionally it is very, very good, and that's why it comes in the number 2 position. My number 1 cord organizer is from the brand AhaStyle. This succeeds in pretty much every category that I rated these on. The adhesive on the back is great. The strength of holding your cord is great. It's easy to use it one-handed. Your cord's not gonna go anywhere. Overall, it looks pretty aesthetically pleasing. It blends in really well. It's not too big. It's that rubber silicone material. So overall, there really aren't cons to this particular brand. That's why it comes in the number 1 position for me. So overall, my number 1 might not be your number 1. There are definitely pros and cons of all of these to consider and which is right for you. So whether you're using your desk, your nightstand, end tables, anywhere in your house, definitely check out these brands, look at the pros and cons for yourself, and I hope this video helped you make an informed choice.